Only a crazy person tries the same thing and expects a different result. Today we're at the skate park, the place where most of the crazy people live. All the individuals who try and try and try till they get it right. I'm probably in the perfect place to have this conversation because this is a space that we spend so much time trying to understand what we're doing wrong and trying to course correct as much as we can to get the trick right. The skate park and the skate community is arguably one of the most encouraging and supportive communities there are. Damn, that kid nearly just landed that. That's hard. It's so awesome in the sense that I can remember starting skating during lockdown and being so scared of being judged and being so scared of not being welcomed into a space, but I was very surprised at how encouraging everyone was, from the people who'd been skating for years to the decade skaters to the seasoned to the new. Everyone was very open to giving you tips, teaching you. And I think they all understood that trying the same thing over and over again does not help, but knowing what to change to try a little better was very important. And this led to so many great friendships and great moments within my skating journey that have just been really exciting. I felt like talking about this particularly just because there is not enough emphasis on consistency and faithfulness in trying, but also I recently was listening to a talk by Jim Rohn, and he mentioned that oftentimes we try things and scenarios aren't changing and we get really frustrated, but we don't realize that what we need to change is ourselves, because realistically that's the only factor we have a control over. And he talks about how oftentimes you need to change your mind, you need to change how you think about a certain thing, you need to change the person you are in order to get a different result to what you've been getting constantly. Our society often tells us that we shouldn't change and the change is bad, and the people around us who you would expect to want to grow with us often have an issue when we progress or grow in a certain direction, and they feel a type of way because I suppose they feel, oh, you've changed, you're different from the person I met. But I feel like we should, as a society, as a world, encourage people to change, to transform, to evolve, to be different, because there's nothing worse than a stagnant person. Jim gave an analogy in one of his talks, and his analogy was the goal isn't to survive. Like, it isn't to outlive everyone else, because realistically you can take no chances and no risks and end up outliving everyone else, but you would end up feeling old and resentful that you didn't take enough chances. And what I understood by his statement was that life is about experiences and the intensity of those experiences, and trying and getting things wrong. And it's only in getting things wrong that we have the opportunity to potentially course correct and get it right and get the analytics to be able to step in with a new perspective, try something new, think about something differently, explore all the possible options. Don't be a crazy person. If you've enjoyed or related or been impacted by anything I've said, it would be much appreciated if you follow, share, comment, like, all of that fun stuff, because we are living this real life.